For our supplies, we're going to need a yarn needle with a large eye, a pair of scissors, a crochet hook to go with your yarn. I am using 10 ply or worsted weight cotton, and I'm using a 4mm or a size G crochet hook. What we need is tight tension with the yarn that we're using. When we make our slip stitch, we want to leave between 18 and 24 inches of yarn, and this is what we use to sew our project together. So after you've done your slip knot, you're going to have all this yarn, and then we're going to carry on using this side. So starting with the slip knot, you can do that any way you like. We need to chain 17. So after we have 17 chains, we're going to skip the first one and single crochet into the second. So not, oh look, my yarn matches my crochet hook. Not including the one that's on our crochet hook. This is number 1 and that's number 2. So we're going to single crochet into that chain. Chain 1. Skipping a chain, we're going to single crochet into the next one. So skip this one, single crochet in the next. Chain 1. I'm going to repeat this all the way across. We're going to skip the next one and single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. Repeat this across and I'll meet you when we are up the other end. When we get to the end, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to single crochet in the last stitch, and this will give us 8 chain 1 spaces. We're going to turn, and into the first 3 spaces we're going to work 3 single crochets. So you'll be able to like put your thumb or your finger in there and kind of feel where the chain 1 space is. So into the first 3 we're going to work 3 single crochets. Oops. So 3 single crochet, and then we're going to slip stitch back in that same chain 1 space. Into the next chain 1 space we're going to work 3 single crochet. And then slip stitch in the same space. If we can get the slip, oh, what's going on? In there, do a slip, oh, why, there we go. Slip stitch, got it. So that's 2, into the next one, again, 3 single crochets. What is going on with my crochet hook? It's not my fault. It's a crochet hook. So 3, and then slip stitch in the same space. Into the next 4 spaces we're going to work 3 half double crochets and a slip stitch. So yarning over, going in that first one. So that's 1, 2, 3 half double crochet and a slip stitch. So into the next one, yarn over, 1, 2 and 3, slip stitch Again, finding the next chain 1 space, work 3 half double crochet, and a slip stitch. And also the next one, because it'll be 4, need to work 3 half double crochet and a slip stitch. Into the last space, we're going to work half double crochet, 2 single crochet, and a slip stitch. And we're going to finish off, and we just need to cut off our yarn as normal. Don't need too much that side. And we're going to sew in our ends. So I'm going to turn it to the back and then just hide it underneath the stitches. You can trim that off. And now it's time to sew up our flower. After we have our flower, we've got a little strip. We are going to thread our yarn and it says insert long tail into embroidery needle. Well, I've got a yarn needle, I don't own an embroidery needle, and begin to wind up the petals to create the rosette. Simply stitch together at the bottom as you go. I recommend stitching after your first 3 petals are rounded, and then for every additional petal placement, so that you can control exactly what you want it to look like. So we're going to twist it around, because this is the middle of our flower. So you want to make sure you get it how you want it, and then stitch it in place. I'm going through the beginning chain with my yarn needle. I'm going to do that again because it's going to come undone. I might actually just make a little knot there because I'm going to go through it back through the loop, just because it may just come undone. So we've got that stitched, and we just basically wind the yarn around, and then we just stitch it in place. You want to make sure you keep looking at the good side of your work, because that's where what it's going to look like, isn't it? Trying to hold this without letting go of it. I'm stitching into the base section and then going through the chain of the flower. So curl that around. Trying to stitch as well as making sure you can see what I'm doing. Which sounds a lot easier than what it actually is. Just securing the end down there. Where are we? So when you look at it, I've noticed that mine kind of just sticks up like that, but you can actually stitch it in place. You can actually go through the middle. You want to make this look like you don't have a stitch there, so you want to keep it really small and work your way back. Oh, that is so cute. So tiny. And this is part of the, I think I said it at the beginning of the video, but it's part of the adult spring or Easter hat by creationcrochet.com from Lorraine, and it has leaves to go with it as well. And these links, these are separate video tutorials as well, and the links for these two will be in the description box. And I think, I haven't actually read the pattern, but I think this is the smaller rosette, and I think that goes with that. And that looks so cute. I mean, you could put it with the big one too if you wanted to, but I think the leaf is too powerful, so I think the little one looks cute. So you're just going to fasten off at the back before I got sidetracked about leaves. And to fasten off, you make a stitch, and before you pull it tight, you're going to go through the loop and then just pull tight. And I'm actually going to leave this yarn attached because I will need it to sew to my hat when I do the video. So that is really, really cute. We can put our leaves aside. So I really hope you enjoyed that quick little video. It's very, very cute. This could go on so many different projects. And when you've finished yours, please share them on our Facebook page. I would love to see what you've done, especially the colours that you've used. Please subscribe, as we always have videos being uploaded to Bob Wilson 123. If you'd like to check out more of my videos, just click on my username and that will take you straight to my channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy crochet!